Welcome everyone to an awesome Chaos Norsca showdown between two ODM legends with Hannodins going up against the Green One. So for the Norscans, a single unit of the Norscan Warhounds in the front, supported by 4 units of the Marauder Horse Masters and 2 units of the Marauder Horsemen. For the frontline infantry, 4 units of the cheap Marauders with that rage mechanic, and in the back here, the Norscan Ice Wolves. Really good counter kite here, up against the skirmish cavalry with 95 speed, that slow with frostbite, and that 42 weapon strength to really rip them apart. 2 of the monsters here with the Feral Mammoth, 9.7k health a pop. Only 30 armor, but they do have terror here with the anti-infantry, bonuses infantry, and armor piercing to really help rip apart that front line. So, for the Sorcerer, we are going to have a Sorcerer of Metal here with the Final Transmutation, and the Lord choice here is going to be Big Throg. Here with his hammer today, he will have the Wintertooth Crown, Fight or Die, and Regeneration. For the Chaos, 4 units of the cheap Chaos Marauders in the front line for Hannodins, and here the Aspiring Heroes with the Aspiring Champions. Here with their Encourageability, they're going to have mass melee defense, 120 armor, and those silver shields to make them super strong tanks. In the middle, 2 units of the Chaos Warrior Halberds for the anti-large and armor piercing, and 2 very fast units of infantry with the Forsaken. In the back here, 6 units of skirmish, 3 units of the Marauder Horsemen, and 3 units of the Marauder Horse Masters. On the floor here, we are going to be having Archaon, the Ever Chosen. The Lord choice today, picked by many, with the Slayer of Kings, Stand or Die, Burning Head, Cascading Firecloak, and Kindle Flame, with the nice mobile terror here of the Ferromanticore above. So a really nice build here coming in from the Chaos, and what I really like here for the Norscans is that we have the Norscan Warhounds out the front. In case there was any vanguarded units here of Skirmish Cavalry, they would have hopped straight on. So a little bit of an advantage here for the Skirmish Cavalry from the Norscans. 4 units of Horse Masters up against 3, and 3 units of the Horsemen up against 2. So range and armor is going to be in the favour, but it all comes down now to mobility. We do also have Norscan Warhounds, great speed and great counter kite here up against the Skirmish Cavalry. So it all comes down to mobility and just to see who can get the advantages, and a nice early advantage here coming out of the Chaos. A couple of shots here going into the Horse Masters, and a downhill charge doing some great damage there in the middle. So it looks like here, early doors, we are going to be advancing with the Chaos. Looks like we are also going to get in here a right-hand flank coming over with the double Feral Mammoths and also Throg. Looks like we are going to be deleting a single unit here of the Chaos Marauders, doing some lovely work there, but looks like a bit of a micro mistake coming in for the Norscan Warhounds. Looks like they're going to be wrapping themselves around 4 or 5 different units here, and they're going to get deleted exceptionally quickly. In come the Norscan Ice Wolves, trying to see if they can damage up against all of the Skirmish Cavalry. They are going to catch a couple of models here, but they do have to be super careful. Weak up against fire here. I'm sure we can see some Burning Heads or Fireballs coming through soon. A couple of steel units here in the back, but we are going to get forward with the Skirmish Cavalry, try and see if we can aid the front line. Burning Head does actually come through here. It looks like it's going to catch the tail end, but mostly hit some Marauders here in the front. In the middle, looks like we have abused some of the Marauders on the left-hand side. Most of the Chaos is going to be dominating this left-hand side. It looks like we have got a heavy right-hand flank here from the Norscans. Looks like we do have 2 units of the Marauder Horse Masters in the back, trying to do some great damage here up against some of the skirmish from the Chaos. Over here on the right-hand side, it looks like the Forsaken are getting taken down here by Throg and the Feral Mammoth, but the second one has been split off, and it is getting chastened here by Archaon, the Ever Chosen. Now, we do have Horsemen and Horse Masters nicely close by, but pretty weak here on the leadership is going to be the Shaman Sorcerer of Metal. Getting pushed here by the Chaos Ferromanticore. Also trying to get in there is going to be Archaon, but that Mammoth is having none of it, and he's going to be pushing through here, even up against his own cavalry, to destroy the forces of evil, even here with Archaon, the Ever Chosen. It looks like here the Shaman Sorcerer of Metal is going to be running away, but only 35 speed is not going to get him here too far. Burning Head in the middle. And this could do some lovely work up against the Marauder Horse Masters, but it's going to do some, but not loads. But it looks like here we do actually have a free space to try and see if we can snipe up against the Horse Master. But it looks like here 2 Mammoths are far too close by to allow him to get there for free. We are going to be in the back here. 2 units of the Cavalry could pin in the big man himself, whilst he's getting pressured here by the Feral Mammoth. The Fight or Die going down, plus 24 melee attack and leadership bonuses are really going to help these nice, ginormous Mammoths. Over here on the side, a little bit of an isolation, a unit of the Marauders getting kind of caught up by Forsaken, as well as the Chaos Halberd units. Skirmish Cavalry coming back in from the Chaos, trying to see if they can fight a little bit more in the middle. Oh no, we got a shatter here coming in for the Ferromanticore. Some great work there coming out of the double Feral Mammoths. Throg Daddy doing pretty strong here in the middle. He's going to be at relatively full health, but he does have a little touch up there from regeneration. Getting a little bit out of shape is going to be the Shaman Sorcerer of Metal. But it's like we are going to push through here with the Feral Mammoths. They're going to be pushing in, doing the damage here, with Stand or Die going down on top of Archaon, the Ever-Chosen. Great melee defense buffs there coming in for him, giving him 84 melee defense, which we will really struggle here with the Feral Mammoth. A final transportation catching quite a lot of infantry here in the middle. It's like Chaos Marauders, as well as Forsaken, alongside some Chaos Warrior Halberds, with an Overcast as well there from the final transportation. Great investment indeed. It looks like the Shaman Sorcerer of Metal is going to get caught by some Chaos Marauders. He's going to fight. He will do relatively well, but he's probably not going to win here up against all these Marauders. In the middle, one Mammoth has rampaged here into the fate of Archaon. That's not going to be great for him, as he is getting surrounded here by some Halberds. He could really do with some other infantry support. So over here in the back, we can see actually a couple of breaks here coming in from the Chaos side of Cavalry. Looks like they are going to get pushed off here by the Marauder Horsemen. It looks like here we are going to be going through the stages of Rage, trying to get those nice increased stats. In the back here, it looks like, oh my god, getting decimated is going to be Throg. He's going to be getting pushed on here by Archaon. Quite can't see. It looks like here we have the Slayer of Kings and Cascading Firecloak going down. 952 armor-piercing weapon strength for him, and he is going to be decimating the big man himself. As we can see here, the Ferromanth coming in, fight or die, rampaging as well as he goes straight into the face of terror. We can see here as well, it looks like the Skirmish Cavalry is coming through, trying to push off the Broken Horse Masters. Quite a lot of infantry left here from the Chaos. We can see here quite a few units of the Chaos Warriors and Chaos Marauders just dotted around here in the front line. Now we are going to be breaking one of the Mammoths. The second is going to be rampaging. Throg is also not doing so great either. He's going to be down to 1,200 health, with Archaon doing relatively well there for himself. Looks like Cascading Firecloak and Stand Your Ground for 108 melee defense. I don't know if that's over the top or absolutely awesome here, but he's going to be doing so well in the middle pocket, just destroying single entity monsters like they are nothing. So some great work there in the middle. Burning Head yet again. This is some amazing micro here coming from Hannodins. ODM Green One is doing his best to keep up here, and he's doing a brilliant job at that. In the back here, we can actually see the Shaman Sorcerer of Metal is still going to be fighting up against those Marauders, but it looks like he has got the bad tail end there of that engagement. So chasing off here up against one of the Feral Mammoths is going to be Archaon. He's done so much work this game. 3,700 health left for him still, and he's fighting like a pure champion. Only 16 kills so far, but I imagine that damage value is through the roof. We are going to be regenning here with Throg, with 6 minutes into the game, and here is going to be the battlefield. Looks like some Forsaken still left online. Chaos Marauders, the Chaos Warrior, great with the Halberd, 2 units still, and looks like 2 now Chaos Marauders. A couple of units in the back as well. Looks like we have broken the Shaman Sorcerer of Metal. Chaos Marauders and the Sparring Champion still online. Looks like we do break one of the Halberds here. They are going to get terrified there from the Feral Mammoth. Getting caught up in the Skirmish Cavalry, it looks like we do have Cascading Firecloak, given that added melee defense and AP, as they do fight up against the Marauder Horsemen. They've done the job they needed to do. They kept Archaon nice and busy, so we can get the 3 ready to go to slam here into the face of the Chosen. But in come the Halberds, the dreaded Halberds, to take down the big, beautiful monsters. I don't know if they're going to be able to get their tusk in deep enough here to really wrap around the evil Halberds. As we can see here, still coming forward is going to be the Chaos Marauder. Stand or Die going down, plus 24 minute defense and 16 leadership. It's really going to aid this infantry to allow them to fight alongside the Chosen One here. Looks like he is going to be breaking Throg for a second time here. Throg is not going to be happy here in the pocket. And see these Feral Mammoths going down to a very low HP. 2,200 and 1,100 here for the double Feral Mammoths. But it looks like we are going to try and get away with a blockade from the Skirmish Cavalry. As we can see, Throg down here going to be at 525 HP. Probably will turn around about 600, 650. We should be seeing him coming back on about 0 to 1 leadership. As we can see here in the middle, Archaon has now taken a bit of a beating here. He's going to be down to 1.7k. Balance of power is in the Chaos favor, however, but a lot of that infantry might get tear-routed here by the Feral Mammoths. It looks like here we are going to be pushing with Archaon. We are broken with the Skirmish Cavalry, and we do come back. 620 health here for Throg. He's going to be about 6 leadership, and now he's going to charge. Oh, a nice ability here. The Wintertooth Crown going down as they do fight. 1,300 health for Archaon. We can see here 159 for Throg. Going to be down to 990, 630 here, and we do fall with Throg. That's going to be negative leadership there, all up against the Norscans. It looks like here Archaon is going to be moving into the middle, and oh my god, Archaon the Everchosen is super weak. 630 health for him. We are going to be wavering with the Ferromouth. We will get the charge bonus and therefore leadership increase. Is he going to be able to finish off the Everchosen is the question. He's going to be fighting to his absolute best here. Everchosen down to 612 health. Looks like 590, and it's super close. We do shatter here. That is going to be army losses, and GG's well played here to the Chaos and ODM Hannodins. What an epically close game there, right up to the very end. As you can see, even with Throg's last breath coming in with the crown and bringing the game back to even. Just RNGesus there, finishing off the game. I think actually if we had killed one of the mammoths, maybe here up against Archaon, it could have been a different story. But what an absolute battle here between both of these champions. What a brilliant build. We don't see Throg very often, but he was used here to perfection. We can see here 41 kills, 1,600 health, 75 kills as well for 550 here for the Shaman Sorcerer of Metal. So in for the front line, 126, 260, 280, and 240. So okay overall, but not quite paying for themselves. We can see 240 and 800 here from the Horsemen. 480, 570, 720, and 1,300 from the Horse Masters. In for the Norscan Warhounds with 125, 208 for the Norscan Ice Wolves as well. 132 kills, 1.7k there for the Pharaoh Mammoth, with 93 kills, so 1.7k as well. Excellent stuff. We rarely see Pharaoh Mammoths, especially alongside Throg, but in this matchup, what a build. That was really exciting to see and cast. So ODM Hannodins, 29 kills, 3,500 damage value for the Everchosen, showing why he was chosen by all of the Chaos Gods here to represent. And my god, what a performance. 16,500 damage dealt. What an absolute champion. Frontline 111, 308, 450 and 460 there from the Chaos Marauders, just performing better here than their Norscan counterparts. We've got 380 there for the Aspiring Champions, and here for the Double Forsaken, 300 and 600 as well. For the Halberds, 560 and 1,033, doing some great work there up against the Mammoths. And for the Skirmish Cavalry, 550, 380 and 515, with also 701, 630 and 607. 450 for the Chaos Pharaoh Manticore as well, to really wrap up this force for an excellent performance. So I hope you guys did enjoy this. If you did, please smash that like button. It really does help here on the channel, as well as a subscription. If you are new here, do feel free to drop a comment. Tell me what you guys enjoyed about the video and what you'd like to see here coming forward in the future. If you're also new, do also check out that description. You can find all my other social media platforms, including Twitch, but most importantly, that Discord. You can hop in there, see all of my single player and my multiplayer content, as well as all my leagues and tournaments that happen weekly here on the channel. Other than that, you can leave replays for casting in the replays for casting section, so you can hopefully see your video here on the YouTube in the future. So other than that, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all very, very soon.